Good morning. May the 4th be with you. Yeah. Star Wars. Yeah, sorry. Geek in me, I guess you could say. But hopefully, y'all will have time to at least watch one movie today for Star Wars. And today, this week, I contributed to Star Wars, in which you will be finding the Force in some formulas through the first assignment this week. So I hope you have fun with that. All right. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and go through with you, I guess, a guide for you solving for equations or solving for variables and formulas and equations. Okay. So first, you always want to identify what you're solving for. Okay. After that, second step is to add or subtract not that variable or but whatever is not needed on that side. So for instance, if I told you um, force equals um, m plus uh, uh, a times m, okay, and I told you I wanted you, sorry, a times g. I said I want you to solve for A, right? So let's say that's the first, well, first step is identify. I want you to solve for A. All right, add or subtract. Well, right now, what can we add or subtract? Well, what's not needed on this side right now is the M and the G. The M is being added to the A, so therefore I need to do whatever is the opposite, right? Well, this is positive, so to get it to the other side, I need to subtract, right? So I subtract M on both sides. Boom. Going to be F minus M equals A times G. I'm going to tell you, all right? It's very crucial that you keep on remaking this. If you don't, sometimes you'll leave something out and you'll forget all about it. Like, for instance, this minus M, some people might even forget to put that there. So, again, keep it up, okay? Next part is you want to go ahead and get rid of G. Well, you would divide on both sides, right? Divide by G, and then that cancels that out. It comes out to F minus M all over G. This is just recapping what we learned last week, but just also helping those out who didn't understand it. Okay, so here's the steps. Okay, last part is square or square root. So that's if you have a equation or a formula in which you have a variable squared. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at it. Let's say that we are trying to find the force of um, v squared all over m. Okay, well, let's go ahead and look at it. Right now, a lot of people are going to look at it, they're like, but don't worry. First thing is first, identify. Well, I want you to solve for v. Okay, I want to solve for v. Okay, second part, add or subtract. Okay, do I have anything adding or subtracting in this equation or formula? No. Multiply or divide. Remember that this could be a multi-step process, but we'll have to see. Well, right now I need to get rid of this m. This m, how do I get rid of it? It's being divided. It's in the denominator. Remember, I told you on another video, if it's in the denominator and you're trying to get rid of it, multiply, right? Times m, cancels that out. Bring everything down. Fm equals v squared. How do you get rid of the squared? Because v is not really on its own. It's together with its duplicate, okay? Because v times v, right? So let's go ahead and square root. So v equals the square root of f times m. Ta-da! And that's what you would do, okay? Now, one thing that I've seen a lot of common things on, a lot of common mistakes are this, okay? F equals m over g. And I'm telling you to solve for g. This is what I see, all right? So that you can understand, hey, maybe I'm not doing it right. So this is what I'm seeing. I see divide by m, and then g equals f over m. Okay? What's the problem here is that it's actually 1 over g equals f over m. So what we need to do is we need to remember, if we're solving for g, we need to make sure that we get it topside to the numerator, right? So let's go ahead. We need to multiply it times g, because if it's in the denominator, we multiply in the numerator. So let's go ahead and multiply it by g on both sides. Sorry. And g times f equals m. Now, I don't want to solve for m, do I? I want to solve for g. So, like I said, multi-steps, right? We have to get f out of there, out of the case, right? So, how do we do that? We divide by f on both sides. So, g equals m over f. And you're probably like, hey, we already got that. No. If you go back in this video, it was actually f over m, not m over f. Okay? Got it? Good. Okay. And one last thing, all right, is that you need to always keep on growing things. Keep on growing. I'm going to give you one more problem. It's going to be pretty difficult, but hopefully you'll understand how to look at it. All right? So let's say we have our force equals AV squared D. Oh, no. AV all over D squared. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this. All right, so first things first, I want to solve for D. All right, that's the one I have to get on its own. So let's go ahead and see what can we do. Well, first thing, we need that in the numerator, right? So let's go ahead and multiply it by D squared. Why D squared? Well, we need to get both of these, right, out of here. So get that out and multiply times D squared. So it would be D squared times F equals AV. You're also like, well, there's two of them. We don't need two. Hold on. Remember, we'd get rid of it soon enough. Okay? So next we need to get rid of the F, right? So let's go ahead and divide by F on both sides. D squared equals AV all over F. Are we done? No, it's not on its own. It has a duplicate there. We need to get rid of that duplicate. How do we do that? Square root, right? D equals the square root of AV over F. Can we simplify that? No, we cannot. So just leave it as such. Okay? What else? That's basically it. Remember, this is your mind. Try to grasp how to manipulate the whole equation to get to where you really need it to be, which is where your variable is on its own that you're trying to solve for, and everything else is on the other side. Okay? You still have to follow the rules. You still have to follow everything. But other than that, I wish y'all a happy day. May the 4th be with you, and keep trucking, okay? We have, including this week, 4 weeks left, okay? After this week, 3 weeks left. So we're getting there. We're almost out of school, but you need to keep on keeping it up, all right? See ya.